Can you believe your receptionist said this?
I had some questions about your guys' red light therapy.
Yes.
Yeah. Is the pricing for a session?
Let me get over here real quick. So I actually did a bunch of training with the doctor. His name's Dr. Carl Rothschild. He's the one that developed this bed. His asking price, like when he sends these beds out to clinics, hey, this is what you should be charging kind of thing, it is $270 a session. Now, we do not charge that much because we actually have a different device that's more so for fat loss and stuff like that.
Believe it or not, it happens all the time. And even if you're confident in your front desk staff customer service skills, it's not the same as sales skills. You may be thinking, why does my front desk staff need to know how to sell? Well, unlike a regular medical practice, aesthetics is a want, not a need. And insurance doesn't cover most of our services. Because of this, your staff needs to be so much more proactive on getting consultations booked, services sold, and follow-up scheduled. And they need to know sales techniques in order to do this. In this video, I'm going to share with you a few basics you need to make sure your front desk staff team is doing well on every single phone call. Training your staff on sales skills will also help you avoid recordings like the one I just played at the beginning of this video. And stay tuned until the end because I'm going to be telling you how you can learn even more tips on getting a superstar med spa staff for free. For those of you who are new here, I'm Kelly Smith, CEO and founder of Projected Growth Consulting. With over 20 years in the medical aesthetics field and having assisted over 5,000 practices, I'm an industry expert, author, and speaker who has built seven-figure businesses and beyond for my clients. The first tip to getting your front desk team to sell seems like common knowledge, but it is absolutely crucial to any med spa conversation. You must have a friendly introduction. Your staff should have a nice greeting that includes the practice name and their name. They also need to remember to smile with their voice. Your staff absolutely should take this time to learn the client's name and to remember it. Being personable is the key to selling med spa services. So if you can casually use the client's name throughout the conversation, it will make them feel so much more comfortable and special. In a med spa, you help clients deal with some of their most sensitive insecurities, so giving them a safe space is necessary. If they don't feel comfortable with you, they might go to a competitor instead. And knowing their name is a simple but effective way to make someone feel heard and special. I know this step seems obvious, but I have heard and experienced countless calls where med spas don't introduce themselves or they're not paying attention. Maybe they're even a little bit snippy. They don't sound excited to take my call at all. And guess what? I booked my appointment somewhere else. Your clients will do the absolute same thing. The next step for converting leads is that you need to understand the client's aesthetics concerns and experiences. On any call during a consultation, your staff should ask the client or the lead, what is it they are looking to achieve with the service? What insecurities or what aesthetic concerns are they trying to address? For this step, it's extra important that you had a friendly introduction and built rapport before the client is willing to share sensitive information. They need to know they can trust you, and a friendly introduction is just the way to do that. A great question to ask the clients to get this conversation started is, tell me about the results you're looking for. After you understand their concerns, you of course need to get the lead in for a consultation where they can discuss a treatment plan with the provider. But don't wait for the client to ask for a consultation or appointment. Your team needs to be proactive and should be the first to bring this up. Have your team say something like, I totally understand your aesthetics concerns. we have some wonderful treatment options that I think would be a great fit for you and lets you get amazing results. Let's get you a consultation so you can discuss in detail and answer all your questions about the choices we have to treat the concerns you're wanting to improve. Our provider will be available for the entire consultation and show you your options, pricing, and scheduling options. It is at this point your team may need to explain the benefits of a consultation. Make sure that you emphasize that the most important thing to your practice is getting a client amazing results. And that is coming in for a consultation so that we make sure to create the best customized solution and treatment plan to optimize your results. As you know, there's new treatments available in our industry all the time, and we have to discuss with clients what they want to do regarding budget, downtime, recovery, sometimes pain, or they don't even know what they can do because there are so many new choices out there. We are here to match their budget, desired results, and recovery time into the perfect treatment plan. Once you bring up the consultation, your staff should then give a few available times for the client to come in. Don't give too many options or say something like, "We have openings all day." Don't let your client pick the time and date to come in. I really prefer to say, "We offer consultations on Mondays and Thursdays. Is morning or afternoon better for you? Which day do you prefer?" That will make the client a lot more quick to decide because they don't have so many choices. Plus, you want to seem like you're busy so that they don't think you're not a very good location to go to. They need to know that you're seeing clients. They don't need to know that you have a new startup going and that you have all day available several different days a week. I would recommend giving them 3 options that can vary on time and day. If none of these times provided work for the client, then have your team ask what day works best for them and go from there. You can always call them back and let them know that you've been able to create a time that wasn't originally available on the calendar, and they will find that to be excellent customer service. The final and most important front desk tip I want to share with you today is to make sure that your team is leading the conversation. Your front desk staff needs to control the conversation and guide the lead to booking a consultation or service. In order to hit all the other important sales tips I mentioned today, your team needs to lead the sale. It doesn't matter if the lead is new to aesthetics or a seasoned pro who has booked a dozen appointments. If your team takes the initiative to ask about their concerns, offer available treatment or consultations times, and present available appointments, you will see your conversion ratios increase dramatically. And it shows that you are in control of the client journey from the very beginning and that you exude professionalism, confidence, and a high level of customer service for your patients. Being proactive in this way is so important, but make sure that you are still giving the client plenty of time to talk. People love talking about themselves, so even though you should lead the conversation, don't interrupt and ask open-ended questions. You can find all this training in our medspa Growth Accelerator or our conversion consultation course. I want to challenge you to start implementing these techniques into your front desk standard operating procedures today. See what a difference these small changes can make on your closing ratios. As I promised at the beginning of this video, I want to share with you even more insider tips to successful med spas. Join me next Thursday as I will be sharing secrets to hiring and recruiting and retaining top-tier med spa employees at my live masterclass. If you want to know how to attract and recruit your staff for 2024 and the latest and greatest tips on how to be a superstar in this area, click the link in the description below and register now. I can't wait to see you next Thursday. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Please remember, it's all about the implementation.